Hello. Welcome to another episode of the Thirsty Nerds podcast. I believe this is episode 63.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna answer this time because I completely flopped on my face last time. I was super 61.
You were really he was there like
I knew my shit.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, this is episode 63. If this is your first time tuning in, or if you've been watching this whole time, thank you. But what we like to do here is
thank you, James.
Yeah, shout out to James.
Yeah, that man's awesome.
We love you, buddy.
Friend of the pod.
Seriously.
Yeah. We like to talk about comics, films, and video games, and just shit that's just happening overall. And we recently changed up our format. We're doing things a little different. Still more or less the same show, but we're just a little bit more
fluid.
Yeah.
Loosey goosey, you know.
So with that being said, how you guys doing?
Good, man. Just got back from a trip last weekend. Took a trip down to Indy for my anniversary. It was fun.
Congratulations.
Got super wasted.
Yeah,
Thank
congratulations.
you.
Nice.
Got super wasted. Halloween in a town that you don't know can be the greatest thing in the world. Because you just end up at a distillery. There's there's dogs. You just pet them. There's sluts in nurse outfits. I mean, it was like a fairy tale.
Wait a minute. Puppies and sluts?
Puppies and sluts.
Puppies and sluts.
Hey, bro, invite me next time. Anniversary be damned.
Like, I'll go off on my own. Just get me there.
Just drop me off. Y'all can go do whatever the fuck y'all want. And then, when the time comes, if you remember me, come pick me up, you know? Otherwise, I'll find my way. I got people.
Okay. I'll figure it out.
You have people everywhere.
I do.
Like Spectre. What about you guys?
I'm doing pretty good. I know. I was a little late starting today and everything.
Energy today, don't you?
Yeah.
We got Rip Van Winkle over here.
But I am proud of me. I was able to get 2 videos into 2 video contests and stuff.
There you go.
Yeah.
I clapped first.
That's why he was sleeping. It wasn't the amount of time he spent on VR last night.
No,
of course not.
He's doing a just cause.
Yeah, he was improving his craft.
Yes.
And that's important.
Yeah,
Great.
we'll say that. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
What about your Clarence? How you been?
No, I've been doing pretty good. Just reading a lot more books.
By listening to them?
Okay, look, I listen to a lot more books. Listen.
Break his shit, yeah.
Yeah, busting my shit wide the fuck open.
You ain't reading them words. You listening to them.
If I can't say it, you can't.
Been trying to keep strong with Pokimane Unite and, throw all my money at the government. My property tax is paid off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Feels good. Feels good. My wallet don't feel good.
Oh, yeah.
Never does.
But your adult self feels
Yeah,
good.
but now I can start making regular payments instead of dropping, $10,000 for no reason.
Man,
Damn, okay.
that's as much as I was going to spend on like 2 Nike outfits.
Yes, that you wear one
All
time a year.
right,
Yes.
Wrench Uncle Money Bags,
I don't know.
nigga. How was your week?
Spending all that money.
Dude, speaking of spending a lot
Fucking
of
You
money,
were rolling
Amazon
around in
money.
all that fucking cryptocurrency mode.
I have not touched the crypto. Never have.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
Yeah, no, I'm not into fads. No.
The fuck
Only
you
broke
mean?
niggas say that.
We're Bitcoin boys over here.
Like unless it's Bitcoin, nothing
Bitcoin
else.
boys
Yeah.
over here.
That's the official one, right?
What about
So-
Dogecoin?
Nah.
I mean, those is okay, guys. I'm sorry. This is random. It's not on the docket. Just real quick. There's been a couple like cryptocurrency scams and shit. People like literally they'll donate or put stuff into this cryptocurrency. The person gets all the money and then they put it out on the rug and they lose. Everybody loses everything. And
Yeah.
That's what happened with that squid
what's been happening.
coin.
Yeah, and the squid coin.
Got 'em, boys.
And another one that's called monkey jizz.
Of course, why not?
It was
And we are in the era of NFT titties and monkey jizz currency.
yeah.
Speaking of monkey
We are
jizz,
in the future.
yes, we are. Speaking of being in the future and monkey jizz, I'm gonna be throw that segue out. Just throw it out. Fucking throw it out.
You ain't
No,
me,
no,
bitch.
Get out of here.
Now I want to hear about your monkey jizz.
Yeah.
So
What you doing in the Congo, bro?
well, there will be a lot of no, because that would mean that I'm the monkey in this situation. So
You
okay,
are.
so I'm
Just
just gonna
drop
say
it, just drop
I'm just
it.
gonna say there's gonna be a lot of jizz later because I downloaded my Vanguard today and I can't wait to play it.
But it's no nut. You can't. Don't do it.
No, I already failed that.
Damn.
So yeah,
Look.
I specifically woke up at 12:01
Okay,
November 1st.
listen. Did you get Vanguard for your PS4?
well, yeah, but I got the cross-gen version, so I can go up. and
Okay.
get PS5.
Convince me, and I might get it.
I will.
Okay.
I mean, you got like today.
You got like to
Text,
Don't worry.
text Robert. You guys got to convince me, and I'll jump in with you guys. It's been too long. It's been like what 5 years
Yeah.
since I bought a Call of Duty with you guys.
Yeah.
I
See-
don't want to fall back in there.
Listen what he's
Hey,
listen.
hey.
I'm getting sweaty already. I want to call somebody something derogatory.
Christmas is right around the corner. Come shoot some 10-year-olds with me.
I'm going to teabag them and their mother.
Do you
Come
just,
shoot some not so good people in Call of Duty.
Yeah.
do you this
them
is
learn.
you see what just happened?
I don't wanna-
I want you guys to know what just happened. Like he's already done the work for me. He clearly wants to play it.
Yeah,
I just have to
he
call
does.
him and go like,
I've been hearing the hype
go.
around it. People are saying the multiplayer is phenomenal, and I haven't seen such fast and general praise for Call of Duty since Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's,
I'm getting Modern Warfare 2 vibes off of it. I'm hearing the lobbies are nothing but filth. And
Right?
Yeah.
that
I
makes
just want
me
to rub the
happy.
dirt all over my chest.
I've been seeing that. Like that's one of like when the beta came out and everything, everyone was showing like it felt like a classic like
Yeah.
Call of Duty lobby and everything. Like you shut the fuck up, you bitch, you
No.
bitch. I'm like, oh shit.
now granted, I didn't jump in on the beta because I wanted to experience it for the first time.
You want it
Yeah.
raw.
I want it
Yeah.
fully
I want it raw,
Yeah.
unprepared. There's no, never mind.
I was playing a lot of Pokemon Unite, and I got to tell you, I kind of do miss hearing that one kid that has his microphone somehow lodged down his trachea, and it has managed to call everyone's mom a son of a bitch at the same time, and you understood him.
I love it when the kids like say some shit like they heard off of a rap song to make them sound cool. Like, oh, when I was, when your mom was sucking my dick, I hit the back of her esophagus or whatever. I'm like, no, you didn't. You're like 13.
Exactly.
No, you didn't. But okay, that's fine.
Not
But
with
either way, enough about that bullshit.
I bet your shit fits in the vacuum cleaner, skinny dick ass nigga.
See, he's got his first couple of insults lined up already.
Oh my god.
Just buy the fucking game. Let's motherfucking go. All right.
all right.
Here I come.
Let's get it going. Let's move on. Yeah.
First thing we got on the docket, new Iron Fist.
Yes, we have our second Asian Iron Fist. All right.
What was the first?
A lot of people
Second?
think this is the first, but in 2017 there was an Iron Fist series that came out where Danny had a this little Asian Iron Fist. She was like the youngest monk from the island.
Oh, so
and
that's who she is.
Yeah. So that's what they were doing, and that series fell off plus ratio, and nobody read it. So whatever. But
They ask for it and then they don't buy it.
it's a common thing that happens. People ask for a certain thing, and I'm not saying they shouldn't ask. I'm just saying that like the follow through also has to be there.
If you're gonna ask, please participate before you ask for anything.
You know what I mean? Like the follow
Or
through.
be prepared to participate.
Right,
If
you
can't-
gotta like any cause we're following that is solely based on participation.
Yeah.
You also have to. You can't just. It's not enough to just complain about it. Like, don't get me wrong, the complaining is good. Your voices need to be heard. I say this all the time on Twitter. Even the facets of the stuff that I don't really enjoy all that much. Like, like why do we care about that so much? But people need these things.
But
And-
isn't this in the twilight of the last Iron Fist book that just ended, and he stepped down from the mantle,
Correct.
or he lost the powers?
No,
didn't he?
he willingly gave them up in order to shut a door or some shit.
Oh yeah, Heart of the Dragon. That's what you
Yeah.
said. Okay, yeah.
When Okoye had all the power.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah, that series was decent.
That was a very good series. I really enjoyed it.
Cool, I'm glad.
More
People be
Sister
sleeping on
Spider,
Iron Fist.
please. More Sister Spider, please.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're either way.
Y'all looked at me funny when I said it the first time. Yeah, join me.
Listen, she was spitting out spiders.
Join me.
It's like disgusting, and I love it. I remember that.
Y'all,
kept on
yeah,
saying
y'all
But then
looking at me
spook- then
sideways.
Spooky season came around, and I'm like, you know what I could need?
You
what
grew
I
up.
could use?
some sisters.
A
You
girl
grew
that
up.
can just throw up some spiders.
Yeah. Get some cobwebs around the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think no cowboys were then.
Make sure she's silky.
And you never know. Like the little legs might. Never mind.
Hey,
I can't.
shut up.
I can't.
So either way, new Iron Fist.
You already
The
have.
design looks cool. The
Yeah.
little picture that they posted up.
Yeah, the design looks great. It's all. I mean, obviously this is expected. Same thing kind of happened with Shang-Chi, which is cool. All Asian creative team on this. It just the design alone, yeah, it looks great. What else is happening is that we're also getting a Penguin comic.
Yeah.
Written by Danny DeVito.
By the Penguin himself.
Yes. And drawn by Ranger Slayer's Dan Mora. shit looks awesome. All right, they posted a little snippet on Twitter last week of one of the pages, and it looks like it's very much kind of still got that Batman 80s vibe. Like it's his traditional look from the movie and everything. So I don't know how much it'll be connected to that world.
I wonder if they're gonna tie it into the Batman 86.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Like,
is it tied into the art alone looks so different that I don't know if they would, but it's certainly there's room for it to be connected to it.
This kind of makes me really wish, like, you know, like back in the day, and even almost up until now, you know, people like these movies love to kill their villains off and stuff, and they killed off Danny DeVito in his, you know, in Batman Returns and stuff. Even though he was one of the best parts of that movie.
Yeah, I can't remember. How did they kill him? They just shot him and he fell into the river, right?
He got stabbed, I think.
Yeah, Catwoman shot him and he fell into
Then he
the Penguin gave like a little bear.
And did he even bleed blood? It was just goo.
Black.
Dude,
that
when
black goo.
When me and my brother were growing up, we used to like reenact that scene. We ran into you like to think we were like meth addicts in South Indiana because we would guzzle NyQuil and then like go like no, like because it looks like fucking NyQuil.
What the fuck?
Okay, no, we weren't drinking the NyQuil. I'm just saying.
Mom, like, what the fuck is wrong with my boys?
Yeah, she
foaming up NyQuil.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She was talking to her coworkers. My boys are drinking NyQuil. I don't know why.
And you know what's crazy, yo? Like the older I get,
police officer shows up at your house. Like, I hear you guys have a NyQuil problem.
And the older I get, I realize, like, damn, man, just a regular ass bottle of NyQuil is like $9 fucking. We were wasting a lot of money.
Y'all weren't
Just
even
to continue that beat.
How often were you just gargling NyQuil?
When
you weren't even chugging it to get the high.
Yeah.
We weren't like
Wasting good drugs.
Okay, motherfuckers, let me say this straight. We weren't drinking it. Okay, we were
That's the
reenacting. We were reenacting. Oh, I see.
What?
Yeah, because apparently there's some over-the-counter medicine that you could chug and you could start hallucinating.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know.
Robo.
Robo testing. Yeah, I didn't know.
I used to fuck with that Robo. Huh?
The Robo high.
The Robo.
I didn't know like some weird like I
Robo
don't.
high, by the way.
Yeah, Robo high.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, Robo
some,
high.
like, one of the jobs I used to have in some kind of weird trailer parky kind of dude. Like, hey, bro, you ever got a Robo high?
When he just says stuff like that, I'm like, how do you not stay there for a second? Explain that.
Well, okay. It was his demeanor, the way he talked to me weeks prior to this, and the way he looked. He fit all of the right shoes for me to call him that.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
He just had Robo testing in the fucking.
And then he literally just out of nowhere he said, "Bro, you ever gotten Robo high before?" I was like, "What the hell's a Robo high?" Because I thought he was talking about some type of machine.
I know. Transformer.
Are we about to suck up some hydraulic fluid?
And when he explained to me what you do with that bottle of Robitussin, I said, "Oh, it must be really rough." If you're looking for that.
I know.
I just remember that when I was young and my mom just gave me a little thing when I was sick and I just fucking just go into bliss. Just
I'm out.
It's happening.
Speaking of rough, in addition to that, I'm starting to wonder if any of these comics are ever actually going to come out. I mean, they are, but they're going to be much later. As you guys also have heard, Marvel's been hit with a lot of delays coming up due to it's COVID and it's hard in their printing press operations still. And it's just forcing comics that should have been coming out and should be coming out like to have a longer delay, which might explain why we're just getting Orphan and the Five Beasts.
I was going to say,
we just got Wonder Girl.
We just got Wonder Girl 5.
Mm-hmm.
We were supposed to get this week. It's the 16th, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were supposed to get the 7th. There you go.
God.
The 7th. We were supposed to get new Hulk series.
Right.
And that's being pushed back to the 24th as opposed to this week. It's supposed to come out this week, but it's being pushed back to the 24th. So
Now,
later.
Is this to do with like all the manufacturing delays of the shipping containers
that's
and
part
all
of
that?
it too.
And
It's more so about COVID, and and definitely like when it comes to getting their supplies for doing their printing press. part. So it might tie into it too. But like the biggest thing the article cited that I read was the COVID and the printing manufacturing.
Okay, but let's think about this for a second, though. Is it really that bad that they got these delays? There's so many books coming out. I wouldn't mind a slight pause every now and then, even though it's unintentional.
It's good for it's
Because
good.
sometimes we feel a little overwhelmed with all these books.
I agree.
Like I understand, like as a consumer, it's probably really good for us. As the artists and the companies and everything, it's not so good because they're
I
not
would think
reaching.
for the company it's not that good, but for the artist it might be really nice to have some extra time to do these drawings.
If you're getting paid for them, because
If you're getting paid, you're right. They probably ain't paying these guys and gals.
It's actually hard for me on both ends, to be honest, because it's like, as a consumer, there's nothing I hate more than a slow week of comics, because that means I have to pick up some bullshit and just hope that it's decent.
Like the X-Men you ain't reading?
There's a lot I can tell you to pick up.
I'm behind on a couple of things. I'm just trying to get caught up. That Black Widow, I'm behind on that. I'm behind on a lot
That's
of
still
things.
going?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's fun.
It's great. So yeah, just these delays are happening, and then what else is going on? Oh yeah, also there's a fight to get a Union inside Image. That's
Good.
also going on. Like, it's very good. Image is doing they're kind of pussyfooting around it, saying like they're gonna do like a secret election. Right now they're in the process of, I'm paraphrasing obviously, but they're in the process of choosing the people who can participate in the vote so they can make the right choice for the company, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
Basically, it just kind of sounds like they're trying to like
They're trying
buy
to say
themselves some
no,
They're trying to buy
without
themselves some
saying
time.
no.
Exactly. They're trying to buy themselves some time so they can diminish the efforts inside the company.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like to me. That's just what it sounds like to me.
Okay.
Now, I could be wrong and I'm too cynical, but hopefully they're going to do the right thing.
They did post I saw a post that they put out, kind of commenting about it, that they're always behind. Not unification. They're very careful in the words, but they're
Right.
behind workers.
Yeah,
rights,
they're
and
very as far as Marvel and DC,
about
Image
treating
has
people
always been.
fine.
Yeah, they've always been about giving more to the creators. That's a summary of
Yeah,
what they're saying.
There should be some type of nice line or some type of person or agency to go to in order to build
union?
that bridge.
Like-
A union or anything. It's always nice to see this bridge being built between the creative works and the corporations, or even the people in the corporations.
I can see the down, and not a union buster by any means whatsoever. I think unions are great, and they
When they
improve
work.
the workers. Yeah, exactly. That is the thing.
I was
Unions are
segueing
seen-
perfectly into something.
Oh,
I
sorry.
was segueing perfectly.
Jeez, rub.
I
my
did.
thigh.
I did. It was
I was gonna say like he's
I was
leaning over.
like, calm down, calm down. It was a perfect segue to talk about the bridge being made between corporations and the people from RTS and Pokimane.
Oh, that's right.
More perfect than the bridge of your leg to his thigh.
I see that.
No,
don't know. I don't know
his
what
thigh
was
is up here.
happening.
His thigh is up
my
here.
God.
His thigh is up there.
Listen,
This is more like
well,
shin. All
I
right,
felt
it's more
the
shin area.
tingling all the way up.
I know it's like stop.
Oh,
what
shut
the
up, you
fuck?
like it.
I felt the tingling all the way to my thigh. Here's what it was.
So what you're saying is he has a magic feet?
Yeah, it's like
It was a breath of fresh air, just
didn't
like
know
this new breath of fresh air
Felt like
in the fighting game community.
it felt like a ferret was climbing up my leg.
I've been like kind of looking at this with the whole Pokimane thing, and the one thing I know a lot of people or a lot of people in the community are talking about, like one of the first things she did was say hashtag free Marvel 2.
Yeah.
Bring us up to speed on what's going on with Pokimane and RTS. What is RTS?
RTS, stands for real time strategy, but it is
I knew that.
No, what does that RTS stand for?
that RTS. I really did look for it, and it stands for real time strategy.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, the real time strategy is to create, like I said, that bridge
Right.
between user base and corporation.
Desert power.
Desert power.
Desert power.
He said it. He said it. He said it. The spice.
Spice. That's right. I saw it.
Stop.
You saw it? Did you really like it?
I did. It was
you
dope.
liked it? Yes.
Wait, I thought you didn't finish it.
Dune? No, I saw Dune. I saw it.
Okay.
I saw it last Wednesday. It was dope. It was dope as shit. I can't
It
wait.
was really good.
I wanted to have such a long conversation about it. We'll
Yes.
talk about it later.
Yes. I just wanted to bring it up that I did see it. It was amazing.
Okay.
I lost my train of thought. I got so fucking excited.
RTS.
RTS Pokimane.
Yeah. So what this company does, she will help and communicate with these corporations so that people could have more free use of certain types of media, like music.
Right, it's a agency, right? They're going to be handling different esports players and different like contract signings and mediating different things like that. Right?
Yeah, a well-needed middleman.
Yeah.
I mean,
To help talk to these people, to help them understand how to better use their properties, to help get more money and not be so restrictive.
there's a lot of stuff like that already in existence. What really intrigued me about what she's doing is the way she's approaching high level companies and the way she's using her platform to kind of level out this
to inform
exactly.
them. To inform them. Because all these companies, they usually don't operate on what's happening now.
Actually,
they have,
in the space.
Yeah, they have an outdated idea or not even an actual idea of how some of these things work. And they act out of more fear than being abrasive.
Like being a reactionary and everything. Instead of actually like, oh, let's do some research and actually put our feet in the world and see what people actually want.
Yeah, so how does this relate to Marvel vs. Capcom 2? This relates to reaching out to the big D. Yep. To allow these characters to be used freely and maybe a little cheaper to help, poor ass Capcom out so we can make a decent game.
Yeah. Also just bring back Marvel.
But to re-release MVC2,
yeah.
Even though it was put out on Fightcade, for those who know what Fightcade is.
What the fuck is Fightcade?
Yeah. Fightcade is this community based
I don't care.
Okay.
Fuck you. Anyway, I care. Go.
Go.
If you want to play any of these old school fighting games from CVS to King of Fighters 98.
Yeah.
Even the old Samurai Showdown games, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, you can use Fightcade, and it uses GGPO, which is rollback, and it has pretty good connection. It's peer-to-peer. It's free. It's not free anymore. There's probably a free version. I haven't used it because, PC broken.
And it's not free.
There's some things you could do for quality of use, and there's some Call of Duty-esque things going on in there with the chats.
Oh,
but for the most part, you could play Marvel vs. Capcom 2. But the Lord and Savior, the Empress herself, Pokimane, pointed out. She tweeted out free MVC2 and FGC and everything. All kneel before her, our new queen.
She's putting in the legwork.
Thank you.
Fucking
because I love that she didn't have to do any of that, and then she went out her way. And maybe it was just more to get to bring out a boon to the community and everything to show that she is with them and stuff.
Yeah,
and
she is already the co-owner. They co-own Evo.
Yeah,
as a whole. So why not get in touch with that base that you own?
Also, I'm kind of seeing the effects of that the whole how restrictive Marvel vs. Capcom 2 has been re-releasing and everything. Those arcade I have in my apartment, the little arcade headset. One has Marvel versus Capcom on it, and I've also been waiting and watching out for Marvel vs. Capcom 2 as an arcade set. But they have not. They Arcade 1 has not been able to get it at all. They probably won't be able to at all.
It's hard. It's a cult classic. Even excuse me, during the early 2000s, you couldn't find disc copies of that game.
Yeah,
you couldn't find it on your PlayStation 2. You couldn't find it for the Dreamcast. You couldn't find it for nothing.
Yeah, they're going for a very pretty penny. And the cool thing about this is that I'm really excited about the direction that Evo is going to take now. With this new change in ownership and this new set of eyes,
the potential it could have. Yeah, I'm really excited to see some with the old guard gone and now Evo Online and that shadow is gone. They might bring it back for other uses, but to have the offline scene back and the potential to see it grow into something new, maybe the loft-like dream of having PCs be the tournament standard. It's probably not going to happen though.
You know what is happening and is back, and you forgot about?
What's that?
Morbius. It's still happening.
Ugh.
Yeah,
is it?
Remember that? Yeah.
Does he still have his hand vaginas that suck out plasma?
No. What's that? We don't talk about those.
Yeah. So were those just a thing for the cartoon?
Yes, they were.
Interestingly enough, the reason why he had those was they didn't want to show him drinking blood.
No. Yeah.
Right.
So they wanted to keep the whole vampire aesthetic. So they made something even more horrifying.
Yeah.
They made vagina hands.
He had suckers on his palm.
And then every time you see him and he attacks someone, the last thing they see is
into those hands.
Fucking
octopus hands.
Octopus just smacking you in the side of the face.
fucking going to the camera. I'm gonna get
the trailer, the new trailer dropped, right? And then, it gave us a lot more insight into the movie. Pretty much gave us the entire fucking movie.
Again.
I feel like.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know what else they can show me in this movie that I haven't seen in the trailers.
A costume.
I get who the villain is.
Is there a villain?
The other vampires.
Society.
Yeah, who's going? What other vampire?
The other
I know,
vampires or
I don't know.
something.
Yeah, exactly. I'm guessing. I bet. Yeah, there could be a state where he you know, they like to have villains fight themselves and stuff. So like maybe someone saw his experiment and decided to do it on themselves, and then they become some weird morph version of what Morbius
I feel like
is.
here's what's gonna happen. I feel like it's either gonna be something like a shadow boxing match, or it's gonna be like where they let him make the technology and they paid for all of it, and they're like, okay, now we can start using it to make super soldiers, and then he'll have to kill like some maybe
vampires.
like some military vampires or whatever, and then that'll be the bad guys.
Look, I think I am I'm all for, or at least I can tell that they're probably going to do a shadow boxing match because Sony did it twice for Venom, 2 times.
Yeah,
so we're gonna do it again.
No, but Carnage different because he was a red one.
That's literally his son.
No, but he was a red one, so it's different.
It's the other one was red, wasn't it?
No,
what are the ones?
No, he was gray and red.
Okay.
It's different. Stupid.
Sorry.
I want the fever dream of having this Morbius movie being the introduction of Blade.
Oh God, no!
No, don't let him even go near fucking Morbius.
Keep it away from. This is gonna be a new,
I want him to save the movie. Like the last 20 minutes would be dope just because he's there.
Something tells me from as many times as I've seen, like they have to get in that shirtless butt body scene in the trailer.
God, look how much work you did over those months of training.
Exactly. I have no doubt in my mind that this is going to be an absolute disaster, and I don't want Blade anywhere near it.
I'm always scared when they show you so much Easter eggs in the trailer.
That they're trying to
Black
coax
Cat.
you into getting
Exactly.
it. Like, don't you think this looks fun?
Like,
No.
How harder can they say? Look, we're gonna put all of these people into Spider-Man, the multiverse.
Yeah, they're trying real hard.
They're giving us everything. In
Sony is not letting go, and they're going to make as much as they fucking can from Spider-Man until
Forever.
I don't know, someone gets assassinated. It's not like Fox. I don't think Disney's going to come up with that much money. Not right now. Not from Sony.
Also, you know, it's a tale that the movie is like it's got that early 2000s superhero movie vibe. It's when when 90% of the trailer is them showing off all the powers that the character has.
Yeah. Oh my God,
Like,
super speed, echolocation.
No, not echolocation. Bat radar.
Yeah, they were very specific
Fucking
about that.
called it bat radar.
Like, aren't you a scientist?
What the fuck is that?
Like
Some kind of bat radar.
some kind of bad
And
radar.
then flight that looks like he's just in one of those tunnels.
You know, and the more I see that, it's got like different colors and shit. He goes purple and stuff.
Yeah,
The more I
yeah.
see that, I'm like, I don't know if I like that. But again, I'm just gonna wait for it to come
You
out.
know what really scares me about this movie though? Because every film that Jared Leto does, he like dives full into the character, right? Leaves rats on people's chairs as the Joker, all kinds of shit. In the Gucci movie, he's walking around in a fat suit, like he looks
great, by the way.
like he's giving it his all. I didn't hear anything about this. No preparation.
No hanging from windowsills and biting random children.
Yeah, there was not one single report of him biting somebody.
It's true. Like especially like for like I remember the last thing besides like the whole like the Joker shit that we all heard about.
Yeah.
Like even for Blade Runner 2049 and everything, he made himself act. He didn't take off the context, so he was blind. He made sure that he was blind almost the whole time that he was filming.
I mean, even Dallas Buyers Club, he like got mad skinny. Like
he always goes above and beyond, and there was nothing about this.
He was just like,
I guess
I was
he didn't even like change his appearance because he never looks like Jared Leto. He looked like Jared Leto.
He's like, just buff. He's this is what I look like.
Like this just shows you like even he's not beyond of just making a quick buck. You know, trying to get in, get out, make his bag, and leave.
Or maybe he just wanted to play a vampire movie.
Or he was really into it, and all the delays, all the pushbacks, all the little bullshit that he did, he was just like, whatever.
He's like, cancel the press run. I don't care anymore.
Has there been a press run?
I was gonna say like he hasn't. I was like, has he come on like Jay Leno or something like that?
Not yet.
Mr. Leto, do you want to do the Morbius
walking
movie?
sticks?
Yeah.
I actually was in a walking stick for weeks to get into this role, and also when I became Morbius, I made sure to hang upside down and
When I
sleep.
slept.
And when I slept like a fucking vampire,
and I stalked the women on the streets of London.
Like, I took cues from fucking fucking Liam Neeson.
Oh God. Well, he wasn't looking for black people, Chris. Okay?
At nighttime, I screech in my house to use echolocation.
No, bat radar.
Yeah, bat radar.
Yeah.
Gotta
It's
be
different.
specific about that. What else we got going on?
Going from one shitty trailer to one that I actually kind of really enjoyed.
Yeah.
That Book of Fett came out a few weeks ago. That shit was fire to me.
He's lost a lot of weight.
He did.
I am happy.
Thank God.
I am happy to see more.
Fett.
You like
Dad bod all day.
And he looked like an exploded beer that you leave in the fridge.
That really shows how out of work he's been. Because don't you expect Boba Fett to be out of work if no one's talking about him in the entire quadrant?
I get you were trying to lift for the regiment that he was on.
And he only just came back. He's like, look, I heard someone was slandering my name, so I got to come out the shadows now.
The show itself looks like it's gonna be pretty cool. Him taking over Boba Fett's Jabba the Hutt's empire.
Yeah,
I don't know where they're gonna go with it, and
that's the exciting thing.
Though. Yeah,
like, I like it's like it's new and it's nothing to do with Jedi, or at least so far. And
don't worry, we'll fit.
They'll
Leia
be there. You can't run away from them forever.
We'll fit Leia or Luke in at some point.
I like the fact that we're just getting a space mob movie in a way, because he's basically just trying to take over and try to make himself the centerpiece of this new world. Since they
a respectful mob boss.
Exactly.
It's like a Godfather / like spaghetti western.
Yeah,
I really dig it.
Yeah, I love the concept. The premise is unique enough for Star Wars.
Yeah.
So
let's try new things, and this is what I've been waiting for, to try new things. So I'm happy about it.
And I'm always excited when what's her name?
Yeah, the cavalry.
Min-Na yes, I'm always excited when she's working. Mm-hmm. I love seeing her work.
Remember they kept calling her the cavalry, and then you realize the reason why they call her the cavalry because she killed a child.
Yeah, I was like,
what?
Like,
wait, what?
In the show,
in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the big reveal why they call her the cavalry because she did what she had to do. She
killed it. Okay, mind you, the child was like what, superpowers or whatever.
Yeah.
She took her out, and he's like, oh my god, she did all this. She's like the cavalry.
Are there any characters you guys are looking forward to or hoping that you would see in the Book of Fett?
I really want to see Homeboy from the cowboy hat, blue.
Oh my god.
Oh, Bane.
Yes, I really.
Was it something Bane? What is it?
Fake.
Like Cad Bane or something like that?
Yeah, there you go.
Did he die?
No.
I would love to see.
Not on screen, at least. Nothing that we've seen.
Fair.
I want to see
Asajj Ventress.
No, she's dead.
She's dead.
She's dead.
She died before the Clone Wars ended.
Yeah, whatever. It's not the first time they brought somebody back from the dead.
No, she's dead. Sorry,
it's not their first time.
She's dead. I want to
Revan.
I want to see.
Not yet.
Eventually,
not yet.
We'll get there.
I want to see the lizard guy, the snake
Bosk?
guy. Yeah, Bosk.
Yeah,
because I saw they have. They showed the lizard band. So I'm hoping that he's going to be either called upon or he's going to work with Boba Fett or something like that. I want to see Bosk because I don't think he's dead.
I can't remember. Maybe
I was really happy when they actually started using. Remember all those fucking throwaway fucking bounty hunters that we saw.
You mean the toys that they made?
Yeah,
they could finally be like real people now.
No, exactly. So just
that guy with the tarantula face.
Yeah,
I don't know what his name was. He had like pussy lips.
In the Clone Wars.
No, like
he was one of the bounty hunters in like the OG Star Wars.
Yeah, he was
he's like in the
either New Hope or something, or Empire.
I just remember a homeboy from the clones. That guy.
Same species.
Yeah.
He had that spider face. Yeah.
I don't like those. But yeah, the trailer looks great. I mean, coming off the heels of the last season of The Mandalorian, I mean, what else can you sell me with? It looks great.
I mean, question, is Boba Fett going to continue the tradition of bondage Twi'leks?
Oh. No, Twi'lek freedom. No, he's gonna get the Twi'leks to be on his side to fight the other.
Get those basic bitches out those cages.
You better put some respect on the little pigtails.
I bet they smell like black licorice.
And I'll lick it.
And I'll lick the black. Give a fuck.
That squirt red tastes like Jägermeister.
No. Oh my god.
Moving on from Jägermeister. Another thing that I hope tastes like really sweet alcohol is Elden Ring, because that gameplay came out and that shit was fire.
Yeah. So far, it does. It looks like.
I can't wait to watch somebody else play it. Because
you gotta play it. You gotta play it. You gotta play it. The second I saw this, I thought about you. I was like, this is the closest we can get to like a Bethesda mashed together with a Dark Souls type of game. So maybe Jairo might be about it. He said, I can't wait to watch someone else play it.
No, in all reality, I'm gonna pick it up. The addition of mounts was kind of what drew me in. I'm like, oh, finally, I don't have to walk around everywhere, because that's one of the reasons why I stopped playing New World. I was really enjoying it, but what the fuck? This map is gigantic.
They didn't give you any sort of
there's no
speed.
mounts yet. Not
There's
yet.
no mounts.
And no fast travel.
And there's fast travel. It costs money. And cool,
of course.
but
Gotta
I have to go. I have to go find that fast travel first.
Oh, okay.
And it still takes me a long time to walk around that fucking map.
That's gross.
But that is one of the things that really like drew me in, like fast mobility.
I love the way it looks.
It's fantastic.
Feels.
The creature design, the world design.
Oh my God, I love the fucking magic. I love the magic. I love all the crazy shit. I'm hoping they didn't blow their load. I'm like in my head, like, that's not all of it, is it? They're gonna have more magic spells.
There's got to be more. There's got to be.
There gotta be more because I'm like, that looks really good. Like one of them used one of the guys that was helping the guy who was doing the demo, whatever, had a dragon head as like a horn or like a blower or whatever, and blew into the dragon's head, and it blew fire, like dragon fire out. It was fucking amazing.
Come join
cool.
me. Come join me.
I'm gonna play it.
I'm gonna get this is what I'm gonna get a PS5 for. This is what I'm gonna get a PS5 for.
If you can get it, like even if it's that easy,
I'm gonna buy a PS5.
that's when I'm changing to buy a PS5.
Look at me. It comes out in February. Your nigga's gonna have a PS5 in February.
He's gonna drop 800.
Who are you gonna fight for it?
Jesus himself, the one below all.
The one below. I'll be getting it on.
sir.
If I'm correct, it's also coming on PC. So I'm gonna get it on
it
PC.
is.
More than likely, I'll probably get on PC.
If you get it on PC, then I'll get it on PC. I just want to play with people. I want to play with people.
Yeah.
There is multiplayer. I keep forgetting.
I thought about doing it, but you guys are just gonna leave me behind anyway. So
I'll leave it behind because I'll be succeeding in the game while your punk ass is struggling.
That's fine because I want him to leave me behind so that when he plays with me, I don't have to be scared and I just run to daddy.
No,
makes sense.
Y'all don't know how I play Souls games. You got it. You ain't gonna help me? Nah, you got it.
while I'm screaming in the background,
Watching from the fucking bushes.
Every time the boss comes towards me, I'll just kite him back to you.
All right, go.
Get him while
You got it.
Get him while I heal.
I would have beaten the boss already. This is your fight, not mine. I'm just here.
damn Donald, help me.
Guys, what's going on with China and this whole Fortnite deal? Can someone explain that to me?
Okay. So China did this thing where they limited the amount of time everybody and anybody can play video games, or is it just children or teenagers?
It was 18 and under.
18 and under. They limited their play time to a maximum of 2 hours per week.
Yeah.
2 hours.
I thought it was an hour, but
Damn, you can spend an hour just trying to download a fucking game.
I thought it was 2 hours per week.
It was I believe it was up to 2 hours, and it was between certain amount of time period. So it's like 6 to 9 o'clock or something like that, or less.
This is a law.
Yeah,
a law that they're enforcing.
Yeah.
So because of this law, Fortnite said, you know what? Ain't no money over here. We're gonna bounce.
Damn.
So did Fortnite decide to leave, or did China kick them out?
Fortnite decided to leave. Epic Games decided to pull services from China because if your target audience is only playing the game 2 hours per week, that's not enough time for people to get invested, for people to even really enjoy the game or start buying microtransactions. If you're not even on the game for that long, what do you care what your character looks like?
And I imagine China being so big, hosting servers throughout the entirety of the country for somebody to play 2 hours doesn't really make sense.
Not only that, but I might be an old head now, but last time I checked, the squad doesn't even get online until after 12. And you're telling me I can play a game only 2 hours around 7, 10.
That's right. So you trying to drop I don't know how many extra dollars to get that VPN and outsource your IP to make sure they can't find you?
No. I mean, I don't even think they could do that.
They'll find you.
They will, yeah. I mean,
they'll shove you in one of them concentration camps.
That communist connection is that strong, huh?
Yeah.
China got the eye, man.
China got the money, the time.
They got the ISR and just like, that motherfucker logged in.
My neighbor got that radar. I was like, yo, he's using too much data.
Hey, you don't live in Australia.
It's like, what? He's like, what do you need a VPN for? What do you have to hide?
That an MP4 you download, my nigga?
Besides, they have to go to their internet, and then I'm sure that shit isn't on there.
Right.
So
that's fucking wild. But hey, this is why they're going to be there. So
I mean, but I don't know if China really gives a shit because they've been trying to push their own products anyway. Like their nationalism is kind of working out for them.
Brainwashing.
It feels like China eventually is going to just be like it feels like, and I could be wrong, that's slowly turning into a North Korea and slowly going to cut themselves out.
No, they'll never do that because they make too much money. The regime may pull off this socialism like blanket, but they're fucking capitalists at heart. that money drives that country, and that's the reason why they use overlord over everything.
They have the arms and the means to spy
Yeah.
on their people at all times. So stuff like that gets pushed through, and sometimes it has a lot of benefit for society overall. I mean, less racist people online doesn't sound so bad from what I'm looking at, but but at the same time, it's like, yeah, that's kind of crazy.
I don't know. I need my fill of hate jokes, man.
I mean, so do I. I need like
Shit, I gotta keep that shit spicy. Sometimes all my interactions be getting boring.
Sometimes I start cussing at people just because I need it.
yeah, like you ever just
Like,
walk.
hey guys, good game. Shut the fuck up.
Exactly. You ever been in the lobby with the good game, guys? Yeah, why don't you go fuck yourself? It'd be a better game if you knew how to shoot.
Your mother's a whore.
Oh,
We're not this bad. We're not this
No,
bad.
we're really not.
We just
Well-
find it funny when it happens to us.
I hope
It depends. It depends. If it's that holiday week where I got like a whole vacation between like Christmas and New Year's, and I'm blacked out
gonna
at like
brew,
7 stouts.
It's gonna steep.
8 o'clock. As soon as that kid shows up, what the fuck are you doing? Go back to bed.
Every racial slur you didn't know you knew.
Well, I cannot wait though for you guys to bring all this hate to the metaverse.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm already hating the metaverse. Whatever that was the cringiest shit I've ever seen in my life.
You know what? As far as Metaverse goes, I don't think people would be so bummed out on Metaverse. They probably make too much money to even be in Metaverse to be pissed off for just the same people who are pissed off on Call of Duty. Mm-hmm. Same people who are pissed off doing anything else. I don't think these Metaverse cats are going to be. I think they're going to be pretty chill.
Okay,
creepy.
Is VR chill?
Is VR chill?
Yeah.
Fuck no, VR chill. VR chat is not chill.
It's not.
It is not chill. It is chaos.
Walk me through it.
Like
through
Inferno.
osmosis.
Through osmosis.
Yeah,
Okay.
give me a dose. So I want to feel it through osmosis.
I'm pretty
right.
sure the pizza party was born in VR chat.
Shut up. Shut up.
It was.
the pizza party.
That's what.
Oh, right. Right.
Not putting any
look.
groups down, but if you're violating pizza that
All
way,
right. If you see pizza on the ground, never eat it. If you see if you didn't buy that pizza, don't eat it.
why is there Elmer's glue all over the toppings of this pizza?
I don't know. I'm gonna eat it.
If you want context to what they're talking about, there was a incident with a convention and some furries that
Was it an
involved
incident?
pizza being encompassed by semen.
Yeah.
And some people found a box of semen covered pizza in the hallway
And ate it.
And they're like, I don't see any semen on here. This strange hallway pizza looks delicious. I'm going to get it.
The main guy that orchestrated the entire thing has a video of him eating said pizza as soon as the deed was done.
No,
Yeah.
man.
Not only that, but they're fucking neckbeards.
Not
right?
don't put them
eaters.
online for people to see.
Yeah.
These are
look.
He's proud of this.
Yeah,
Understand?
homie probably does it behind. He probably does this in the sheets. It's what he does. All right, whatever. But
Yeah.
don't put this.
He's probably the same guy that had the fucking My Little Pony jar.
Yeah. That's probably is him.
That's not the same guy.
It
could be.
It can't be the same.
So
guy.
since this pizza party kind of blew up, I'm intrigued. So I decided
About what?
I was intrigued by this person, this humanity. I
Okay.
like just staring at.
Into the abyss.
I do.
We'll stare
It
back.
helps me
See how he
learn
stares back.
It helps me establish where my boundaries lie.
Mm-hmm.
So
This isn't me.
At the same time,
These are my
you would
boundaries.
never think that on the list of things you would not have to do. You would never think you would put. I would never eat semen pizza.
I would never
Like,
come
that-
on a pizza, mind you.
That's a gimme, but at the same time, you didn't have to say that shit out loud. But when you see it, you're like, yeah, I would never do that ever in my life.
so I was like, I don't know how my homies man with all this internet fame that he's garnished. For every 100 followers that he gained on Twitter, he ejaculated on a dog treat and ate it. So he ended up ejaculating, I think, on like 10 dog treats and eating all of them on video.
Wow. His OnlyFans must be popping.
It's not worth it.
It can't be popping if you're
Have
giving
you seen those views? Have you seen those views? It's worth it.
It can't be popping if you're giving it away for free.
No, how you know it's free?
Well,
I
you
saw
gotta see it.
It was, I'm not
You
paying
didn't
for
pay
it.
for it, right? So
Some people clicked the button,
Maybe-
and a counter went up by 1.
Yep.
And he decided to bust a nut on a dog biscuit,
Anything for clout.
the forbidden milk dunk.
Anything for clout. This is complete.
Fucking coded him.
Look, guys. Okay, this is completely off topic. Okay,
Please.
One. Facebook changed their name to Meta. All right, they're not Facebook no more. Okay.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Facebook is still going to be a thing, but now they have a parent company. Google has a parent company.
Yeah, it's under the umbrella of like Instagram, WhatsApp, and Facebook. But they are above them is Meta.
Aren't they doing that just because of that one shit came out about
Of
Facebook
course.
like a couple weeks ago? And
they are
like, let's change our name to get away some of that dirty stigma on us.
Yeah,
obviously.
How'd they get away with that? Like that kind of just happened. And
Facebook.
Well, maybe this is just. Go ahead. My bad, bro.
No, it's okay. No, like Facebook has been getting away with things for literally fucking a decade. Yeah, the whole time.
Well, but this is like.
No, this is not. Honestly, like, yeah, we keep hearing about it and stuff, but nothing's being done because a lot of our lawmakers, the people who are in power, don't know what the fuck a Facebook is. They don't know how it works or anything.
They're all fucking 90.
And they don't want to be briefed on how this shit works.
They don't want to do their job.
They don't want to do their job. They like, Mark Zuckerberg. Why do I keep getting emails from Facebook? I don't like that. What's going on?
Because you clicked the button.
Okay. But that doesn't explain. I didn't click up. I don't think I clicked a button.
When you made your account, you agreed to receive.
Okay.
We asked you everything.
Look,
you have to read.
Look, Mr. Zuckerberg.
Yes.
Yeah, they're obviously woefully unequipped to ask him questions about how this works.
It's obvious.
It's really obvious.
Zuck is. He doesn't need to do anything. He just needs to sit there and say, "Hey, we're working on it," or "Hey, that's not how that works," and they're gonna believe him on their word.
I'm torn because it's like we've all been in this situation, right? Where an old person, where you literally have to school an old person on new technology. It feels kind of good knowing that, like, I know something you don't. It's like,
no, it doesn't.
Oh, you don't know how? Oh, you don't know how to do this?
It feels bad because they're not. It's been this way for so long, and they refuse to try and even touch it.
Yeah, they
feels bad.
I mean, they don't need it. Let's be honest. At the end of the day,
they don't.
I mean, I can't wait till we don't know how to use a hollow disk.
I know, right?
We're asking somebody.
I'm going to try and make sure that doesn't happen.
Well,
if it does happen, I have a niece.
Yes, uncle. This is how you do it. The same joy that you get of teaching your mother how to open her email.
Yep, and I can flick the back of her ear and say, "Don't sass me."
But did anybody see the metaverse? Like, I'm assuming it was just like a investor rollout because it was cringy and good God.
The Facebook Connect was basically just a preview, but yeah, mostly to investors to see, guys, this is what it could look like, but they showed you absolutely nothing of how it actually would work because they don't know yet. They're still working on
the pre-rendered cutscenes?
It was terrible. Like fucking they hate me with the Baby Ray in the fucking corner. They hit me with, oh guys, like, oh, you're a robot? Yeah, of course I would be the robot. And then like fucking Zerk, oh, I thought I was the robot. You know, because I'm Mark Zuckerberg.
Because he's robotic.
Yeah, I'm robotic.
There was a part where they showed two old men playing chess, and one of them was holographic, and the chess was holographic, and then the guy that was alive, I would say. Well, they were both.
Kind of. They're supposed to be all alive.
In the flesh.
In the flesh, he changed his face to a lion emoji.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to indicate because none of this is applicable technology at the time.
No.
Show if I'm an investor, show me what the fuck you're doing that's gonna make me money right now. You're showing me this weird like depiction of what these services are going to be. Like, they had a surfing
like
area,
like a world on top of a world, but there's no like real bite right now. And it's weird because like they feel so like out of touch because there's already metaverses.
Yeah.
Out right now, they're Roblox, Fortnite, VR chat. These things are already there. They're already monetizable. Like people, there's exchange of funds and stuff, and people are building stuff within these platforms. But Facebook is acting like they're the first ones to ever do this, and they're looking like they're very out of touch. Like they're still trying to figure out how to do it.
This is such a buzzword that when the WWE released had a conference call.
Not the WWE.
So the WWE used the metaverse in their conference call for investors. They don't know nobody knows what it is. They're just saying this.
It's just like fucking the NFTs and shit. Like a lot of companies don't know what NFTs really do or are, but they always have to like mention it in order to keep their stocks up.
Yeah.
They have to mention it like, oh, EA, like I think EA recently like, yeah, we're gonna have the NFTs of characters and stuff. Don't worry.
Even McDonald's is selling like NFT McRibs.
Yes.
That's fucking wild.
Fucking.
Which, by the way, going back to that WWE shit, they had that the earnings call where they said they performed better than expected. Then literally, as soon as it was over, fired 18 people.
We're doing so much better. Get out. Get out now.
These numbers are really high, and for that reason, all of you are gone.
citing the reason for the releases as budget cuts.
That's why we're doing so good, because we got rid of some dead weight.
Sounds about right.
Like, so just like one last bit on the metaverse and everything. What do you guys, for what you know and what you've seen of it and everything, how do you guys feel? Are you guys kind of worried? Because no matter what, it feels like this is the future that we're heading towards, or at least a possible future. And it's looking more and more kind of bleak the more like I'm realizing, like, oh shit, like it's not going to be something made, because I was kind of hoping it'd be something made by people, like just through the technology and everything. But no, these companies are taking a stronghold before that even happens to make the metaverse their own thing that they can own.
The only thing that excited me about the entire presentation was that sword game number 2, like the wizard or the
Blade and Sorcery.
Blade and Sorcery 2. That was the only thing that was like, oh,
wait,
I like that.
Oh,
yeah, they're doing 2.
Oh yeah, and they mentioned, which I don't know how it worked. They meant San Andreas is going to be a VR game.
Yeah, that also excited me.
Yeah.
And
Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is a fucking VR.
Yeah.
I mean,
God. That sounds amazing. Wow.
Yeah.
That's actually.
I can't wait to shake up with Big Smoke.
You know,
like I just want like one thing. Okay,
I'm gonna kill so many people.
This. I don't in person,
and then you can get to like. Okay,
and then go to VR.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna kill so many people. Then I'm gonna go to VR.
You get to watch. This is a joke, by the way. Okay. Before I get into it,
I get a demand.
Just say what you got to say, and then say in Roblox.
You get to literally watch the life leave their eyes
in Roblox.
As you fucking like
stab a
right
hooker
into it in Roblox. You know, obviously.
Let's be fair. It's not the graphics are not gonna be like.
I don't care.
I'm just saying though, there's no life behind those eyes, you know.
Exactly.
If it looks cartoony like the remakes, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I really just want them to do more unique things, or try to add up, put some bigger twists on what they could do with VR. Really push it as a controller and a medium, and not just kind of port things over.
Right.
Yeah. Well, if Resident Evil 4 would stop doing so good in the marketplace, it'll stop doing that.
Resident Evil 4 was a game that needed to be in VR. That needed to be a VR game.
But it also says a precedent, like. Okay, this works, so let's do a bunch more games in VR.
Yeah, it works for a lot of good reasons, and then people who see why it works for those reasons, they'll see that other games don't work. Resident Evil works. I can't wait to play both of the new the recent ones, Village and 7 on VR. I'm not saying GTA. I'm not saying GTA is a bad fit for VR. I'm not saying that at all.
Okay.
I'm not. Okay. I want to clarify that.
I do feel like if the last thing on the meta thing for me, I just feel like watching it. If you guys were outside at the time when PlayStation Home was announced, I got that kind of vibe from it.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
They're saying it's going to be the future, but it'll
be forgotten by all of 35 people.
Did anybody play PlayStation Home?
I did.
I did a little bit of it.
Yeah, I mean,
I did some dances.
Like unless Facebook finds a way to get a VR in everyone's place. Like, okay, a lot of people have the Quest 2, mind you. Like a lot of people, more people than usual. But a lot of people play that shit for a couple of minutes and then they never play that shit again.
Yep.
It's just a thing because there's not a lot of like.
And they need to make it so that you don't have to have a Facebook account. Just have some type of meta account.
They said that luckily that was part of the conference. They said they're going to stop that. I don't know when.
I just wanted to get that out of you. I want to squeeze that out of you guys right quick.
You know what I want? Speaking of, you know what I want though?
Like this.
I kind of want VR. I'll get on VR when it becomes like, you guys remember Batman Forever? I want it to be like the brain drain, like where we're like standing in a room, taking it from like.
We'll be making the same goofy faces and laughing the entire time.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my
God. Watching our data being like go up into a weird fucking like ball.
I don't want no one to see all the porn coming out of my brain going into the data stream.
They're like, oh, more porn. What a surprise.
I feel like in maybe 5 years we'll have a really good foothold on what the future is going to be. Because VR, arguably will be the future. I mean,
Yeah.
we're gonna need it.
we're gonna move in that direction.
We're absolutely
We're
gonna
gonna get the headset, and then we're gonna get the giant like Gundam pilot seats, and they can get in there.
It's gonna be like Wall-E.
they
We're all gonna
had-
be fat, and it's
They have the like I can never afford it, but they have the little like running path things like you can.
that little
it's-
orb thing that you can.
Yeah,
slide
like
in.
you slide, like you strap in and
Give
stuff.
that some time. Give that some
Yeah.
that's rough. That's a rough draft. Give it some time.
I heard,
you
no, I heard
imagine?
it's actually good.
I bet
it could be actually
but,
good.
Like
It'll get better.
imagine trying to fit it into your fucking apartment though.
No, it's way it costs way too much. It's way too fucking heavy.
Yeah.
It'll get better. It'll get better.
Can you imagine sitting in the bottom apartment and some guy just comes crashing down and he's fucking strapped
In their little hamster
still
wheel.
running?
Could you imagine like having someone come over and have to explain what that is? Like it's a VR thing. Oh, okay. I'm gonna be downstairs.
Last thing we have on the docket actually is something that was kind of lore and ended up being true. Warner Brothers Smash.
From the shadows of the streets, there were like little whispers about Warner Brothers doing a Smash Brothers game. And of course, you hear something like that, and you're like, "Pfft, you stupid asshole.
Like, why would they do that?
No one's making another Smash Brothers game. Nickelodeon just dropped one. Not everyone's trying to get out of the Smash Brothers game. And then boom, a screenshot drops. And it's a character select screen. And you could, wave that off of some type of weird Fortnite mod, right? You can just wave it off. No one gives a shit. But then
That's what I thought it was.
But then
And
Warner
mind you,
Brothers-
they look like Fortnite characters.
yeah. And then Warner Brothers said, we're going to copyright strike everybody who's putting this video up, who's putting this image up, we're taking it down, which just confirmed there's a Warner Brothers Smash game out there. And who was on that character select screen?
We
We got Batman. We got Superman.
What?
We got Ultimate.
We got Wonder Woman, Rick
Steve-
Sanchez, Steven
Steven
Universe,
Universe.
Shaggy,
fucking that wizard from Lord of the Rings.
Gandalf.
Gandalf, yeah. Damn
This
it.
looks like a mess.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
This is a fever dream.
Another PlayStation flashback it reminds me of is remember PlayStation All Stars?
No,
PlayStation
We don't
No.
want to.
No.
We played that, remember? It was
nobody
like, it's not
remembers
fun.
PlayStation All Stars.
Look at the listen to the hurt.
I don't care if they
Listen
had
to the
two of
tremble.
them.
Listen to the
Oh my
tremble
God,
in
there's
his voice.
two?
There's
Yeah,
two.
there was two. So I swear there was two PlayStation All Stars. Well, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm big tripping.
I thought they gave I
Yeah, I,
I
thought
think
it
I'm
was
big
one and
tripping.
done.
don't even think they got the end of their DLC pack or whatever.
No, they did because Fat Princess was in there.
Okay.
And
Yeah, they did
one
one
of the
DLC.
one of the DLC characters wasn't it Zeus?
Yeah.
You know more than me. I played like 2 weeks. I did everything I could for the home team, but I couldn't take. I just. I
It
couldn't
does
take
not feel right at all.
Yeah, I said this isn't right.
Like knowing it's weird knowing how big Warner Brothers is. So there's so many possibilities.
It's
Like
insane.
it is. Like
Hanna-Barbera. We got King Kong.
Yeah, so many properties you could pull from.
and like
King Kong is going to be a fucking trophy. Just smacks people.
I just want to see like you could see fucking any of the Looney Tunes like a Bugs Bunny or Elmer Fudd or something like that.
I'm manning Wacko from Animaniacs.
Yes.
GP.
I want Hagrid.
Oh my God.
Piece of shit. I want an umbrella.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's go.
Hagrid's a heavy.
Let's do the cast list. All right, who do we want? Who we really want?
Oh, we gotta have a Mortal Kombat rep. We need two Mortal Kombat reps.
Scorpion and
Sub-Zero.
No. It's not gonna be Scorpion and Sub-Zero. It's Scorpion
No.
or Sub-Zero.
No.
And then you get one random fun pick.
well, then easily it's going to be
The main
Scorpion.
character from the new movie.
Scorpion, and then you're disband.
Scorpion and probably Raiden,
Raiden.
whatever.
Okay, you want Raiden?
I'd say probably Katana.
Oh, right.
You gotta bring
the
her.
lady.
Yeah.
Gotta have the lady. Okay. All right. Well, fine.
All
Whatever.
right, who's coming in from the Looney Tunes? Marvin the Martian.
Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny
period.
for sure.
Bugs Bunny. Period.
And Daffy. No.
If I
We have bugs. We don't need
Elmer
that
Fudd.
if I
me
needed
long
a long distance, like a shotgun pass for this one, Tyranny, the Martian Queen.
Wow.
fucking
You're
bring
reaching.
it.
You're really reaching.
Didn't I just say I was doing that?
I know. And so many words, yes, but no.
thing. We just have to point it out to everyone else because they may not know.
We got
I said I would do it.
What is under? Okay. If I'm correct, Warner also is Turner. So like anybody from Adult Swim.
Yeah.
I want the
Oh
Winchester
my God!
brothers.
So fucking. I want.
Sam and Dean.
Give me
Sam and
Frylock.
Dean.
Give me Frylock or Master Shake or Meatwad.
Okay, you can't have all
Carl.
three. I want.
You can if you treat him like the Pokemon trainer.
Oh my God!
Ooh.
Yes.
Carl just sends each one of them.
Hey,
Like after beat that ass.
Beat that ass.
Beat that ass. I'm gonna get that motherfucker.
I want. Well, shit. Who's? I'm trying to think of who else would be under them. So
many people.
like Star Trek characters.
No. Oh no.
No,
Like,
I think
I
that's
don't think-
Paramount.
Right. Paramount.
Embassy,
Goddamn.
or one of
We
those.
got Game of Thrones, so we gotta have Khaleesi.
Pass.
No.
Cool.
Yes.
No, I'm
No,
cool.
no, Jon Snow has to be in
Obviously.
there.
I guess.
Jon Snow has to be
Black
in there.
Knight.
Or Arya. They'll try and do Arya.
I
can
want
see
Arya.
Arya.
I can see Arya. Yeah.
And the what the hell?
Night
The
King?
Night King. There, I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, who's the
Oh,
Snow King?
God. This is
Oh, I want Ice King versus Snow King.
from Adventure Time. There you go.
I want Elmer Fudd in Batman. Cause
That's a comic book.
Because I
Definitely trying to be.
know. But yeah,
And then the Hanna-Barbera cartoons, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Finn is in there already too.
Yeah, this is a fucking fever dream. It's going to be so terrible.
it can either be. Well, go on.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just going to put in. They also confirm. It's been confirmed that because at first it was rumored that NetherRealms was working on this, but they're not. So it's still up in the air. Like
Because they don't know how to make one type of game.
this is true.
We just go over this like not too long ago.
Yeah, and how it will go.
Hey, they're good. What they well, you don't like it.
They're adequate at what they do.
Okay, fine. There you go. I'll take it.
They excel in many places where people fail.
That's a
His
backhanded compliment.
His
as well.
compliments
It is.
just, they never sound like compliments. They
But
barely sound.
it's the truth. NetherRealms games succeed where many games fail, but they fail where many games succeed.
So
It's a vicious cycle.
Yep.
it's okay.
With that being said, I think we're pretty much run through everything.
Yes. And now we're gonna go to comic book reviews.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay.
I'm telling you, we gotta get the kids thing. Yay!
Oh yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
The fucking kids. All right. I'm
Fuck
gonna
them kids.
I'm gonna put this in the order.
Just like Michael Jordan said.
Absolutely.
Fuck them kids. Yeah.
Fuck those kids,
Fuck
okay?
them kids.
Had a little obnoxious bastard in the movie theater.
Oh my
okay. Had
Oh,
to
yeah.
tell him to shut the fuck up.
This man was screaming at kids in the movie
Okay.
theater.
They're Eternals of all
Okay,
movies.
I-
Why do you
This kid was
care?
reading subtitles. He
when-
was trying to expand his brain, use the knowledge he just got from
He has been
fucking
inside
kindergarten.
for months. All right.
Hold on. Oh, were you there? How'd you know that?
Oh,
Yeah. Were you?
Yeah, so shut the fuck up. All right. So,
turn his mic off.
Don't do it. Don't
turn
do
his mic off.
so yeah. With that being said, we're gonna get started with from DC versus vampires. Gentlemen, what did you guys think about this?
It was something.
It certainly was something.
It's a vampire story
I feel like if this book came out like maybe last year, I probably would have been all
in
into it.
2009.
Blah blah blah.
Maybe not that far back. I don't think I would have read a vampire DC story.
Wasn't that around the time True Blood was like, coming off the high and everything?
Oh yeah.
I miss True Blood.
Yeah. This book like kept throwing characters at me that I didn't give a fuck about.
I love the dialogue with the Wonder Twin. I loved it so much.
I didn't even know who it was till the end when Hal Jordan's talking on the thing on the phone. I was like, yeah, the Wonder Twin. No, not that one. Yeah, that one.
No,
I was
not that one.
I
No,
feel
not that one. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I feel exactly the same way. Who the fuck was this person?
That was fucked up, by the way.
You just had to keep asking questions.
I really wish you hadn't asked that. I started to figure it out. Like, wait, he got him.
It was a cool premise. The only thing that hurt it, or maybe may have actually helped it, I read. You remember the Darkhold book that I told you guys a few weeks
Yeah.
back?
Yes.
They've been doing little one shots to describe how these alternate Avengers have come to be, and the Blade one came out, and it had a fat Wilson Fisk who was the vampire ruler. You remember that big fat vampire that he burnt?
Oh yeah. What?
It was. He looked exactly like that, and I loved it.
Oh shit.
I got a question. How in the hell did Hal Jordan get bit when he just said, I can emit the same light frequency that burns all vampires?
Because shut up.
Listen,
He
this
didn't have a
book-
field over him or anything.
Like
Yeah,
you could.
I have no idea what's happening.
Like,
'cause-
what's going on? Doesn't
Why
he
would
always
his-
have the ring?
And why would his ring work if he's now an undead vampire?
You just need willpower to use it. There's no real requirement.
What's his willpower?
The willpower to use
The will to fucking suck blood?
The will,
the will to use it.
he likes to drink shakes. He doesn't suck, actually.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Look,
yeah,
they just wanted to see something cool. They wanted to see Hal Jordan be a vampire.
And Puree or Wonder Twin.
Yeah, let's talk about the actual like book. How it was written, the art.
It wasn't written bad. The art's not bad. It's another vampire disease infection story. We read a couple of these already.
To me, it felt cluttered. Like it felt like they were trying to set up too many things at once. But let me rephrase that. It wasn't that they were trying to set up too many things at once. Is that they kept hammering you with little details that were a little weird to me. Like I didn't care about this entire escape scene.
Yeah, I think they're clearly trying to tease out we're gonna go back and forth a few times.
Yeah,
and I do feel like while the setup was paced a little bit more, was even, I feel like, but it does stand out how much they're trying to plug in this issue 1. Where it's like you got 11 other of these fucking things.
Yeah,
like, you can slow down.
How far are you gonna go?
Exactly. Like
I'm gonna be really mad if they get stale.
Exactly, because they covered a lot of ground here. They covered a lot of ground, so I feel like with 12 issues, you guys can slow down a little bit.
This is gonna be 12.
Yeah, 12. Man.
This is moving fast for 12.
That's what I said. Like they're moving quick.
Wow. So are they gonna completely like stop? Like they're gonna just like, all right.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm afraid of. They're gonna be like, well, we fucking blew our load in the first.
I know we
issue, so now we gotta like draw this out. Let's go around and see what vampire Gorilla Grodd is doing.
Right.
They're still making
Gorilla Grodd.
He can read minds. How does he get bit?
He knows you're coming.
Because vampires don't emit a actual brain.
They don't
signal.
think?
They're dead. Yeah, they're dead.
Obviously.
In order to pull off this plan, they have to think.
Magic.
Sure.
So we have another story about mass infection going on here, and we're still looking forward to the next deceased arc.
Right.
So why?
Oh my God,
this feels redundant.
It does feel like it can get eclipsed really fast, but I did feel like when I was reading it that this is somebody's passion project. This is fun. This is fun for somebody.
The art kind of threw me out because of what it's supposed to be, this dark thing. But the art looks really. I like the art. It was a little off on
Look at the smugness. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah.
So like some of this is what I'm like. I love the art.
Yeah, it was static and kinetic on Hawkeye, but seeing it here, like it could stand to be a little grittier, a little darker for a vampire story.
I did enjoy like the whole like the red tint on the escape scene. I wish it would have had a little bit more of that color palette throughout, not this really bright.
Right. It's super ultra bright. Like maybe they'll move into that when the more they go on.
Maybe that was part of the reveal of Hal Jordan being a vampire. Hopefully, but
yeah, they covered a lot of ground in this issue 1. I just feel like if I keep reading, we're gonna get to issue 4, and it's like, what is there left to do? Yeah, I feel like we know
because it feels like they already have a cure.
Exactly. They have a cure. We know who the players are. We know that Batman and Green Arrow, as illustrated for the cover, are probably going to be the head of the Resistance or whatever this is. It's
the normies.
It's Green Arrow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit! I thought it was Grifter.
So yeah, it's an interesting book. If you're into that kind of, if you love the infection stories, and you like to see which characters are the baddies and which characters are
how they act and everything.
Yeah, then this would be a decent read for you. It's definitely. I mean, it did move fast. I'll give it that. Even though it was like fast as fuck, I got through it pretty quick because the subject material is like once you know, you know. Like you've been here a million times before.
Like that's the thing. Like I haven't read this, but like even just hearing about it, like I'm kind of a little like tired of like affection stories and stuff. Like they just like, especially if they're done in the same, like we've already got one in the same universe and we're doing a different one.
Yeah, but you don't know how Hal Jordan's going to be as a vampire.
I don't care. Like he's just going to be
he can be a daywalker. He can engulf himself in light so that he doesn't get burned by light. So he is a daywalker.
That's just more like curiosities. Like that could be done in like small little segments and stuff of like, little like short like little panels and stuff. But I don't need like a 12-issue comic for that.
This could have been a what if.
Yeah,
so
that could
when
have been
they had that
what
wall
if.
that had all the names of the sorcerers and sorceresses on there, were they dead or are they just a wall of names?
In this book?
Yeah.
I don't know.
This?
Yeah, let me see. Because this one I saw is Zatanna's name written on a wall in one of the red pages.
Okay. Yeah.
But either way, yeah, interesting book. We're gonna move on.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about. Damn, is this far up? Yeah, let's move that around.
Oh, yeah, like a plan. They had like plans to like maybe turn, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, another silver. Fuck.
How would real quick before we move over? How would a vampire Superman work? His powers come from the sun.
Now it comes from the moon.
We're never gonna find out.
You're right. How would it work? Because that seems like one of their master plans.
To turn Superman into a vampire.
They're going to have Swamp Thing, Zatanna, and Shazam and John Constantine cast a spiritual barrier so that they are immune.
Hey! Don't read the entire comic on air.
Wait.
Yeah?
Is he about to
Let
be in
them read
Fortnite?
it.
No, it was literally like on a wall, just posted.
Got you. Oh,
Yeah,
right,
like
right,
a
right.
panel.
Yeah.
Everybody's in Fortnite, bro. Everybody.
Oh my god.
So yeah, moving on to Silver Coin. This is the beginning of the second arc, starting
season?
with issue 6. High score. What do we think about this? This is written by Joshua Williamson and drawn by Michael Walsh. There were some, for me personally, let's get the obvious out of the way. In my mind, I thought this was decent. It was a nice little start off to season 2. Even there were some Easter eggs in here that I fucking loved. I loved that Easter egg. Yeah.
What from the other issues and everything? Whoa. Okay.
There's, and I was like, oh, Image, right?
I get it.
It was really cool.
Yeah, I loved it a lot. I liked this, and I thought it was cool. And man, listen, obviously, I want people to read the comic, but it would be awesome if either Netflix or the team behind Love, Death, Robots or whatever, whoever, people who just put
Animate
together
that.
these series
Yeah.
and do these episodes, I would like to see that too. This is a good read. I like it.
Yeah, it's a nice start for the second season. I'd call it. Not one of my favorites, but I liked where they were going, what they did with it.
Right.
It's a little weird, but I've come to be accustomed to that type of storytelling in these. It's just because they're one-offs, and
Right.
these kind of you just got to live in this world and just kind of throw your imagination up in the air and let the universe take you wherever they want to do. It was they had some really, really cool panels, and I love this. I love this series.
Yeah. I love this character. Yeah, I'm on that too. I felt that too. Like the way they wrap up sometimes, immediately I'm like, I don't know if I like that. Like the resolution for this. I was
Right.
like, is that really like a, and I was like, okay, yeah. If I'm watching this in the context of a what is that? What is the episode?
Twilight Zone.
Yeah, like a
These
Twilight
are like
episode or
Twilight
something.
Zone books.
Yeah.
I love every single one of these issues. That's what they feel like.
I liked it better than that Future shit. I'll say that. But
100%.
Fuck yeah.
100%.
yeah, it was kind of dope.
I like the future one.
You were the only one.
I believe so. I believe he was the only one that
Yeah.
liked
He
it.
was
I like
the
the
one who
one.
liked that
No,
shit.
I thought. Well, yeah, I know you like
Remind me what the future one
The one
was.
with the eye worms.
The eye worms.
Where they were like
I
hacking into
like
people
some
with
of the
worms.
imagery in it. I don't remember it too well.
Did you guys
But I
read
kinda
the?
remember it.
Did you guys read the little story in the after the comic was done?
I did not.
There
Could
was
you
a
hand it to
tiny-
me? Give me 30 seconds.
Essentially, it was just like it was like a little nod of things to come. Like this is going to continue, but it was like a little.
Like a preview.
It was kind of like a preview, but like it was
the
a
one
story.
with the Boy Scouts.
Yeah,
Yes.
showing
yes.
that the coin is still essentially
Active.
in play.
Okay.
And I thought,
The crow at the MVP.
yeah, I thought it was cool.
Yeah, they did call back to one of the previous issues.
Yes.
And just slightly in the panel where they said, "Did you hear about that thing that happened at the girls'
Yeah, at the
camp or something like
campgrounds.
that?" Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which I thought was kind of cool.
That's the one with the serial killer with the
Yes,
Right. I hope they don't start melding everything together.
Yeah, I don't want that either. Like
Yeah.
keep it nice and loose.
Exactly. Keep this just separated and make the coin be the only thing that like.
that only consists.
Because at this point, you're just giving the coins an abundance of powers.
Right.
Fuck yeah.
It's supernatural. It's supposed to be able to do whatever it wants.
Speaking of supernatural.
Sure.
Moving on to from Image Comics, The Magic Order 2, Issue 1 by Mark Millar, and replacing Oliver Coipel is Stuart Iman. I always say his name wrong. Imanon?
We can't see it.
Abaddon.
You're holding the whole thing. But your brother introduced us to this first run around for the Magic Order. It was really
Yeah.
good then. And reading this,
dope.
I'm a sucker for all the mystic art shit. So
Me too.
This is good.
I got
is-
dropped on my head because I didn't know what I was walking into. I have no idea about the previous arc or anything that happened previously. Right? You just recommended it.
Absolutely. You should check that out.
It was easy. It was easy to follow along though. I wasn't prepared for the type of dialogue that this comic would bring in, or the type of scenarios that you would get.
You guys
shown
have the party?
with.
Fuck off.
Yeah, that Mark Millar writing, man. I'm like, what? Like, okay, a little
When
aggressive.
she asked the guy that she just slept with if he was 18, like, oh, please tell me you're 18. I was like, how many times have you done this?
Right, I was like,
you fucking pedophile.
I'm like, oof.
I don't know anything about that character. Is she like just really, really old and she kind of stopped counting after a while, or is she really just kind of a cougar?
That's the sister.
Just
Yeah, she lives a reckless lifestyle. She's not like immortal or anything, but yeah, she's in and out. You know, she was never.
I'm surprised you have that information from the first arc.
I loved the first arc. I remember it vividly for the most part.
You sit there talking like everyone should know it. That's all.
You should.
I was dropped in my head. I didn't know what was
That's
happening.
sister.
But
You should know that.
it was easy to follow though. It laid out the universe well enough.
Yeah, I certainly had a good grasp of what was going on and the stakes. I like the introduction of the other families after the collapse of the Magic Order or the restructuring of the Magic Order from the first arc. Simple to follow. Dialogue's a little like disconnected at times because I'm like that's. But it's not a huge gripe. For the most part, I did enjoy the book. I'm interested to see where they go because those first 6 issues were fucking amazing. So I have high hopes for this one. They didn't disappoint me, so I'm looking forward to what they got next. Hopefully they keep it short. Like I don't need 12 of these.
I was gonna say the first one was 6 issues.
Yes, it was 6. Like don't do
cool.
more. You know what I mean? Don't do more than 6.
Yeah,
Let's
put
keep
them on
it
in
as neat.
spurts. That works.
Yeah, absolutely. We're moving on to from Dark Horse Comics, The Return. We've been waiting 6 months for this book.
Right?
All right, Orphan and the 5 Beasts #3.
This shit is so entertaining.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I just want someone like I want someone to hold this up and let me read it while I eat a bowl of cereal every morning.
Man, yeah.
This is so good.
This man really, James Stokoe really puts his ankles in every part of it. Like you can tell that he's having fun. I love the colors. I love the dialogue and the characters. I mean, this is like a magical book to me. I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, the palette that they use is fantastic. Just the vibrantness.
Super unique.
When they showed Homeboy's arm at the end, when they showed,
I was like, oh,
this is so goofy. I love it.
it's like orange slices, but with skin.
Yeah, it was a super fun book to get through.
disgraced you. You want something to eat?
It was a twist because I thought they were going to give me, like, you know, at that point you thought, okay, obviously they're back there chopping up the people.
Yeah, obviously.
And then I got back there, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, let's get started.
This book has a way of shaping a world that's ludicrous and then kind of just topping themselves when you think they've just hit the top, right?
Right.
They always find a way to like top themselves and keep it so fun and so entertaining.
Yeah, I cannot recommend this book to enough people.
Only thing I saw was that I don't know if they alluded. Is this a 5-parter or because it kind of seems like they alluded towards the end that it was like she was getting to the end of the quest.
It's got to be because it's like we didn't even
I
fight.
thought there were 4.
There's 5.
There's 5 of them.
Yeah.
And she's in the second one. Is the third book, so it's like I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, this will be the second person that she's fought. So it's like, and she didn't even fight him in this book.
Right, unless they're gonna keep dropping them because it does say last page says that the conclusion will be February 23rd.
Okay, so in between from now into there's gonna be a couple issues. Yeah,
I hope that's like some lawyer writing. It's a conclusion of this part of the story, and it'll just keep going.
I don't know,
man. Because if you think about it,
Don't
like,
stop with this book.
If
Give me more.
exactly, I'll say this: if they want this story to be wrapped up by February, it's possible, but we can't have any more like 6-month delays. Like that'd be unfortunate. Again, really love the book. Please don't stop. It's really good. Super fucking dope. Moving on, there is one recommend, and you already know what it is.
The Bell of the Ball.
The Bell of the fucking Ball. Inferno #2, Jonathan Hickman.
Look at that power bitch right there. Look at her.
It is fucking... All right, so as you guys know, we love where X-Men is going on this podcast.
Yeah, the X tattoo on my chest.
I'll get one if you get one.
Just get one across your face like
No.
2010 Cyclops.
Yeah, hell yeah. Either Cyclops was right somewhere, or
I can get that mutant M that Cable had over his eye.
hell yeah. Oh shit,
the long
yeah.
M? Yeah.
I want a quiet council, a little simple. You know?
Ooh.
Yeah, there you go.
The thirsty kind.
Where's our merch?
I'm gonna get Mr. Sinister tattooed on my butt cheek.
I love Mr. Sinister. Every time I see this man, there's a smile on my face. I love this character.
So great. Let me tell you, speaking of things that are great, okay, we already saw that Charles and Eric are no strangers to getting sunned. When they were at the gala, they got it from fucking Namor.
Yeah.
In like masterclass, by the way. But boy, did I not think they could get any higher than that until I read this. All right.
They're just getting sunned the entire time.
It's got to come down. It's going to come down in grand fashion.
Man, it's gonna come.
Nothing makes me happier than seeing Xavier just on his heels, not knowing what the fuck to do. Just
right, trying to navigate out of the fucking.
Do you see the complete 180 that we had right now at the beginning? We're like, you know what? I believe in Charles and Magneto. Whatever you got to do to save the mutant people. Now you're like, ugh.
Yeah,
Charles.
Hey man, I've been told y'all last pod, like, these guys are villains. Like,
growing up is understanding that Charles Xavier's full of shit.
For like the third time.
Oh my god,
it's wild. And like just reading the little paragraphs of them talking to each other, like, fuck, they just said this. These bitches are figuring it out. It's only a matter of time.
Yeah,
like the clock is ticking from every direction for them. Nimrod's coming. This is happening.
Nimrod's scary.
Guys, Krakoa is in danger. But this is a great series. Like, it's good. Obviously, you knew that was coming. It's fucking dope. Though I've never been so excited to read talking. Like, I'm just turning the next page. Take my breath. Okay, Charles did this. Blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm literally just.
Where's
going
my
through
Krakoan Hotep outfit? All right. I want like a Krakoan gold chain, whatever Apocalypse had on. Okay, I want to dress like him.
My name tag with the A symbol.
Well, yeah. Whatever the binary code is for them.
Exactly. Like, don't pronounce me. Don't pronounce my name as Jamal. Call me.
No.
Use my mutant name.
Use my mutant name. Dubstep noises.
Use my human name, Homo sapien.
Can I say that I am in love with the sass and the drama that Destiny has brought through Krakoa?
Oh my god! And with that mask, you can't even see her fucking smile. You know she's smiling.
But you know that grin.
Do you want to try that?
he's like, no, god damn it!
You can read their frustration.
Dog,
I think we're done.
When she says, "Do you want to put that for a vote?" I can tell you how it's gonna go.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Are you sure you want to put that for a vote?
You want to waste
I
my
can tell you
time?
how it's gonna go. Dog.
oh my god.
I just seen Charles' helmet just shaking.
Yep.
It sounded like an old Chevy just going on the road.
Yeah. Yep.
Fuming with rage.
That shit was so
Do you
sweaty.
think his helmet sounded like a PS4?
I know it was working overtime. It was working overtime today. Like, this series is great. All right. The writing's great. But we've said that like a million times.
Yeah.
We'll say it every single time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
They're doing wonderful shit over there. Like, really, really, really cool stuff. So, obviously, we can't recommend this book enough. It's fucking
We've been
awesome.
sucking his dick for like 2 years.
Get on it.
And then, like, you get it because it's like this precog presents a danger to the lie, you know?
Yeah.
But it's like, we don't want it to be a lie, but what happens? Like,
But
we made paradise.
Yeah.
Like, we can't let it go away. And then the humans, we're so close. We're on their heels. Like, we're picking up their trash. You know, we're going through it. We're reading the names on the receipts. We're getting closer to figuring their shit out. It's coming from all sides. I love the setup. Like, where it's going, the potential for how it could all come down. Like,
It's going to hurt
good.
so much if the mutant population doesn't stay together, even after everything is said and done. It's going to be so bad. Because, like, Exodus believes in this wholeheartedly. He believes in this shit.
It's crazy, man.
You saw that when Mystique was trying to go around and talk to people, like, nah, you got to try some real good explaining over here. Like, this is my home.
Right.
Do you, like
Even Magneto. I'm sorry. Go on.
No, I just wanted to put in, like, with everything that's going on, do you think it's going to end with a reboot because of because her one last?
You could. I mean,
Future.
honestly,
Do you think that was a good? Because I feel like this is all really fucking good, but I feel like her kind of like was out for Marvel in itself to like bring back things to the status quo.
Oh, that would really suck if at the end of this she died and then got reincarnated, and then that's like a whole new.
Yeah,
mutant.
let's take it another way. Like, let's take it
Yeah.
another way. Instead of going this direction, let's do this.
Yeah,
That would be really cool to make it contained, but it would really suck.
I mean, the opportunity is there, but it could be cool too, because if you think about it, they've already laid it out for us. Like, it kind of tends to end a similar way, right? Like, it's going to come down to if mutants are born, then humans are going to try and overcome.
Yeah.
It always comes down to that. And either the mutants going to let them, or they're going to do whatever they need to do to survive, which will lead to their destruction anyway. So they kind of already made it clear that no matter what we do, if we're here, they're going to try and kill us.
Yeah.
So it's like, if they did make another one, it would be fun trying to figure out, okay, when we're going to start getting closer to that clock where it's like, okay, because Nimrod's coming no matter what. So either way, they've made so many roads.
Yeah.
And it's all right. I'm done sucking the book stick. It's good. Check it out. And with that being said, that's the end of comic book reviews.
Yeah.
And I think that's the end of our,
Yeah, can I say one thing?
Please.
Go ahead.
I need to get this out of my chest.
Get it off your chest, pimp.
So, I love Yara Flor. I fell in love with this book since we saw it in Future State. This Wonder Girl comic was hitting. Then we had a delay, and then this new book came in, and
hit.
Good fucking God, what happened?
Oh no.
Take it back.
Oh no.
Take it back. I don't want it. No. So you remember she was, and I'm gonna go full spoilers because this book made me angry and I need to get out of my chest. This is my therapy.
He said this bushel of bananas is all brown.
So you remember she met that man in the bus and she became enamored with him. And at the end of the last book, she got shot in the arrow by Eris and taken up to Olympus,
Right.
to train. So she fails her training. All of a sudden, the centaur goes up. The centaur goes up to her and says, "I believe in you." All of a sudden, she aces all her tests in magic. They make a thing to say like they don't know how long she's been in Olympus actually training, so it could be like years, weeks to months. So right before she takes her penultimate test to be Hera's right-hand soldier, she's like, "There's someone I have to see." That man that she met that one time in the fucking bus. She went all the way back to spend the day with him while they laid under the stars. This man is a simp. She done left you in the middle of the motherfucking forest.
Oh my God.
Around woodland spirits. She goes, comes back out of nowhere, and you go on a date with her?
I mean, if some chick showed me woodland spirits, I'd go on a date with her again.
That man was left in a swamp with Grandma Crocodile next to him.
That's the price I pay for woodland spirits.
Also, I don't know. I don't think I'm alone in this. But if Yara left me in a swamp, if she came back, I would. Take her back.
You would float real quick, wouldn't you?
I was like, you bitch, you left me here. But,
Baby, you're back.
But hey, I'm happy to see you.
Yara, sorry.
Yes, this book really threw me up for a whirlwind. I was reading the entire thing and I was like, "What the fuck happened?" It almost felt like a fever dream.
Let her have fun. Let her have fun. It'll pick back up.
To me, from what it sounds like, your "what the fuck are these monkeys in lab coats" moment to me. I'll never forget that. Like, I'm with it now.
Those monkeys in the lab coat came back.
They
It makes sense. It makes sense. You doubted my man.
I know, but it was just too fast. Like, it was from what we got. You have to understand, it was too fast for me.
If you're wondering what they're talking about in X-Men.
Literally X-Men issue 1, 2020. Like, it was the most confusing, scariest issue that I ever read.
I heard this man scream from his room.
Yes.
I got on the chat and text these guys immediately. I was like, "Fucking gorillas!" Like, I was heated. So it kind of sounds a little bit like that, but hopefully it's not. But either way, yeah, guys, we're wrapping up. That was episode 63 of the Thirsty Nerds podcast. If you guys like what you heard here, please follow us everywhere you listen, like and subscribe, leave a review if you're on YouTube. Tell us what you liked. What are you reading? Like, are you looking forward to Metaverse? You think it's another PlayStation home? Give us your takes. I think it is, by the way.
Pretty much.
You can follow me on Art of Sumo on Instagram and Twitter.
You can follow me on Twitter at Stooge Prime.
You can follow me at King Creates X, all K's, no C's.
I didn't say my name. Art of Sumo.
You can find me on Instagram under just_Uno. and on Twitter under just1_beats, where I reshare a lot of dumb videos and a lot of dumb memes.
Yes. It's great.
For your love.
Oh, it's always for your love. All right, guys. We will see you. The next time we see you guys, it will be for our not Inhumans. I wanted to say Inhumans because it makes me feel that way. Our Eternals review. So,
all right.
We'll see you guys next time.
See you there.
Grab your nightcaps.